My name is TF2 Public Fair on Skull Upward EU. Standard rules apply. If you don't like the sound of my voice, please go to the main menu, go to the mute button, which is the ear with the X through it, and bring up a list of people in the server, select my name, TF2 Public Fair, and say mute in-game voice. That way you don't have to hear me ever again. Anyway, Tailwind Upward, lovely outdoorsy map. Good for all classes, good map for that. Also, it's one of those nice big cart push maps like Badwater Basin, Barn Blitz, and Frontier. It's I think later gen maps where people can actually just load the entire map and go around the lovely giant huge map rather than those 3 separate segments. Kind of like Hoodoo and Gold Rush. Anyway, let's look at team stage, see what's going on. Well, teams have gone down in size a little bit. It's a, to be fair, it's a 24-man server, so it's not really huge. But blue team is definitely going for the aggressive push angle, and red is going for a lot more defensive. But I fear they might have a bit of an admin problem here. They might have enough guys to actually shoot with. Now, anyway, let's see what's going on. Well, it does look as if blue team having a little bit of a hard time with it, and there goes the first defensive Uber. Hack on Yo-Yo's like, nope, I'm not taking on that Uber demo, man. I ain't going to live on that. To be fair, though, I mean, I'm not sure where blue team is for the time being. Oh, okay, finally seen an Uber. They've Ubered a sniper. Oh, god damn it, guys. Of all the guys you could possibly Uber, you Ubered the sniper. And batted down there, but let's see what's going on with the cart right now. Okay, well, it looks like blue team's getting on with the cart. It's really important to actually get on with your objectives. Actually, the quicker a team can actually get their objectives, towards the end of their areas or pushed up, more time on the clock, more margin for error. It's good for you guys to get on move on with that. If you leave it too late, you're going to be subject to trying to pub push in the last minute or so, and that causes a lot of stress and it makes the game a lot harder overall. Also, if you have a lot of time on the clock, it demoralises the other team. Morale is an important feature in this game. It's somewhat invisible. I mean, you don't think morale affects teams a lot, but it really does. Some of the stroppier players in the game can get really annoyed when their team they feel underperforms. And that can be things like teleporters going down, or too much time on the clock, things like that. So a good large time for blue makes the team look good, and also red feels under pressure. So worth getting the cart pushed. Anyway, let's see what's going on with red though. Somebody's using a mini sentry. Personally not ideal for a red defending team. I mean, mini sentries are good. I'm not going to say they're bad. I mean, in games like Granary, and if you're playing on a blue team, they're especially good. You need to consolidate a bit of ground very quickly. Mini sentries will do that. But I feel that when you're playing a full defense game, you want the big, full, fat sentries, because those things are really going to help you out defending. It does look like blue is actually going for a bit of an engineer attack here. Very strange. Now here's the problem. They had tons of medics before, and they've now gone for sniper. I don't believe that's going to be a good way of doing things. You guys need to actually get onto the cart. Uh-oh. There's M4 Doc there with Dougie. This could be double kill there. And that's the old power of the Kritzkrieg demo. Those guys are especially dangerous. But right now, the red team is, really keeping blue under pressure right now. They're giving blue a real run for its money. Not going to run for its money. They're just making sure they are contained nicely. Blue might want to change up their tactics a bit. They might want, some more front guys out there, soldiers got 200 health, heavies have got 300. So it might be worth, bringing out some bigger, fatter guys out. Although preferably not against Ubers. Right now, the biggest problem that blue team has is killing off red team. If they can get red team's numbers down, they should be fine. and somebody else has been watching Sin's videos, and yeah, the Fat Scout Rush. Not sure it's going to do enough here, but to be fair, actually, if you can kill enough of them off, the Fat Scout Rush could work. I mean, actually, heavies on the cart is a lovely thing. You get free portable cover, free healthcare, and unlimited ammo, and you're achieving the objective at the same time. It's a lovely, lovely deal, actually, playing heavy on a cart. And you got to remember, classes like the Pyro and Heavy, they don't have a magazine. They just fire straight from the ammo belt. So, you know, you can just keep firing and firing and firing, whereas, you know, Demo Men and Soldiers have clips. But right now, though, Red have managed to get their lockdown on and going. And, you know, to be fair, they're doing a grand job, considering that their engineer support is, you know, not as advanced as you might want to expect from a defending team. But right now, though, Blue is lacking a bit. Maybe a scramble's going to happen next round. You can always, you know, vote for another scramble. A bit late now, though. You won't be able to go on in time. But Red team have definitely, you know, I think managed to win this game hands down. The Blue team haven't been able to kill them off. Oh yeah, sorry about the full stops. It's my way of, you know, of satisfying the AFK requirements. Doing something in chat apparently, you know, makes it okay. Overtime. I don't think a pub push is going to fix this. And Red have that. I mean, interesting enough, though, the scores, you know, a little bit slanted in Red's favour, but they're not too bad. I'll be uploading this vid hopefully by tonight or so. I think it should be hopefully tomorrow morning, maybe Monday. But anyway, let's see what's going on with the teams right now. Well, okay, looks like a Blue team. You know, the previous Red team. They are gearing up for an offensive. Red team as well, gearing up for a defensive. We might have two very different style teams here today, so that's why they're not, you know, the defensive team can't attack so well, and the attacking team doesn't defend like a normal defending team. They just tend to attack as hard as they can, hopefully push the enemy back into spawn, but it's all good.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
But anyway, let's see what's going on here. I mean, you know, Red has definitely got a very good defensive force. If they can keep an eye on their engineers, you know, help your engineers out, don't let them get massacred, you'll be fine. Blue team, on the other hand, though, excellent healthcare. If they can keep those things rolling in, they should be able to overcome all barriers. You know, medics, they don't get, I don't feel, you know, medics do win you games, and, you know, keep those guys alive, and always, you know, treat medics with courtesy, because, you know, they will save your life. Quite literally in places. Doors open. Pendejos? I think that's how you pronounce that. Moving up, nice work. Got a medic on him, and just generally massacring Blue. That's the thing with the fierce. Ooh, El Grande Baroto there. Nice takes out that medic. That was a good snipe there. Yeah, that's the thing actually. Those medics are, you know, high value targets. They really, really are things you need to take down. But look at Blue team though. This is the thing. They're on the cart. Ah, the Pomson is an interesting little gun actually. I mean, you know, if you're not careful and you walk backwards in through the shot, you can get killed, especially with the crits. So be careful with that. And that is quick push. I think, yeah, teams are a little bit stacky today. Somebody might want to initiate a vote to, you know, perhaps, you know, equalise the teams out. Let's see if I can do that from here. Yes, let's get a nice scrambling up and running. That should take effect at the end of the round, so don't worry guys, you can still play this one. Whatever round left that is. I mean, Blue right now are threatening Red spawn quite hard. Unfortunately, there is no accounting for skill in this game. If the other team's just got better players, well, I mean, that is something interesting to note actually. With the coming up Spy vs Engineer update, they are promising something on the lines of matchmaking. Hopefully something like casual, where you just go into a game and you're kind of matched up with guys of relative same caliber. And it's not really competitive as such. You don't have tiers and all that. I hope it's a lot more invisible, because you know, I think there's a competitive scene out there, and that's all well and good to have that kind of thing. But with public and with casual games, people don't really want to know that. They just want to like be put into a game where they have a really good time. And you know, that's one of the big strengths of TF2. Actually, it's a really fun game, and people just have fun. Well, I don't know. It's with actually, you say that. But, you know, it monitors so many other things, so, and they do keep lifetime records, Valve, so it might be possible they know what they're doing. But yeah, of course, it's going to get something wrong with it in the first place, because what's going to happen is there are going to be things going wrong, mismatches, and people are going to exploit the system. But yeah. But then, you know, have you ever been to a game where, you know, you've gone in and you've got like your team loses and you have 3 times the amount of score than the rest of your team is like who the hell are you guys? What are you doing? Or like you're in a game where basically everyone in the other team just seemingly is better than your team combined or at all or whatever. You know, it eliminates those kind of problems. Because the big problem with the Valve tier right now is that it's just a mess of skill levels. Maybe not personally, no, but I don't know, for the right amount of money, maybe. Now anyway, 4 minutes 56 on the clock. Kart is nearing the point there. Red team have managed to scrape together a defence. Now, can they keep this going? I mean, 4 minutes 50 isn't too long a time. Although that medic, though, M4 doc there is bravest battle medic EU. Is like, nah, man, I'm going to push the cart. I'm going to get this over and done with. Just doesn't, yeah, red team guys, I don't care about that. And that's what I like to see in a game, you know, some good old-fashioned bravery at times. You know, sometimes a team doesn't even necessarily be good, they just need to be brave. Can they push the cart? Can they take bullets? Well, you know, you're hired. Anyway, back to the game analysis and such. Now, from the looks at Red Team are actually doing really well. They're coming back in this game. Maybe the vote scramble was a bit too early. I thought they were going to get run over, but nope. Red Team are somehow really pulled it all back together, and they're doing nicely. Let's see what's going on here. What is Red Team up to? Well, it doesn't seem they've actually changed much. It just seems that Blue Team might have changed a bit more the other way. I'm unsure. Perhaps what Blue Team need maybe is an engineer to get the guys up to the front quicker. I'm not sure really. It's a tricky one to decide because I think it might come down to skill here. The other thing is that Blue Team might want to consider, you know, attacking from several different angles. If they keep coming over the top, that might be the problem. Red Team's got all their guns trained at the top area, and Blue Team's attacking in trickles. You know, one thing you might want to, you know, consider for Blue Team is actually grouping up into a big mob and attacking, rather than having 1 or 2 guys kind of, you know, attacking at once. And Red Team right now, their medics are really beginning to, you know, become credit team. They are throwing out Ubers and crits here and there that, you know, is doing great work for them. But the thing that, you know, Blue Team might want to consider is, you know, coming in from underneath, coming out the tunnel and coming in around the side, because right now Red Team is just countering that top route. So, you know, attacking from different sides might be a better idea. I mean, an especially bad area for that is Dust Bowl. I mean, if you guys know Dust Bowl, the second map, and that right-hand corridor where Blue sets up in, that is usually the death of a Blue Team right there, because they'll attack, have teleporters set up in there, and they attack from one side, and all Red does is just shut them down there, and they can't move out. That's why you need to attack on a big, broad front at times. Pan and Koek there. Being a brave engineer, trying to, you know, move up there. Last thing I'm seeing from Red Team though is they are nicely backing up. They were backing a bit too hard before, but now they've got their being a bit more confident. They're actually kind of backing up away from danger and moving back in again. They've got a nice flowing movement. It's, you know, good to see. You know, Red Team's learned, you know, don't die too quickly. It sounds stupid, but, you know, Red Team's respawn times make it, you know, really prohibitive to keep a, you know, attrition game. They've got to play very sensibly. Then by play sensibly, we have Chocopic there deciding to attack as aggro engineer on Red. Will wonders never cease. Oh, what's this? Barty ID there. He's moving up. It's looking good. Okay, the Blues in with a chance here. And there goes... Is that a medic chain? They weren't expecting the sentry. They're trying to struggle their way in. This is looking tricky. Oh, okay. Oh, no. That spy got in there way too late. But that was the best attempt Blue had so far since. That needed a little bit more coordination. If they could get the spy on the sentry quicker, the medic chain up could have moved up quicker. That would have been a beautiful little attack there. And they would have engineered just pushing the cart. But that all went wrong. Wrong timing there. Although, F in there. Uh-oh. And there goes an Uber. Although Zio Sam there knows what to do.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
And nice work from Zio Sam that takes down that medic chain before it became a threat. Because those things, you know, inexperienced players will try to, you know, block them or do something. But that's the worst thing you can do. Just stay away from those Uber saws.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And from the looks of it, I think Red have this game again. 3 seconds left on the overtime, and oh, that's it. That's all we have for today. And you know, nice work there from that sniper. Yeah, he is really doing nicely.